Hello, and welcome to another episode of This Is My Fucking Day Job, Why Would You Make Me Cook at Home? I'm Chris, and this is my work shirt, for real. Today what you see before you is an assortment of items I'm going to be using to make the most wonderful thing in the world. Mac and fucking cheese. This is organic flour. We're using this for the purpose of flour. All you're going to need for this super simple, easy recipe is flour. Elbows. We got 2. Next thing you're gonna need, and I know you might scoff and laugh at me for this, cornflakes. I don't have very many cornflakes, but I'm not going to the store to buy more. I committed to this already. Next thing you need is cheese. It cannot be a Chris cooking video without future constipation. And of course, you're gonna need a couple of other cooking utensils. That's a good pot. You need 2, a big un and a small un. The big un's for the wata, the small un's for the white sauce. Okay, you, come here. No, don't argue. You wanted this shit, come with me. Let's go. Now, it is absolutely imperative that you have a sink that currently has dishes in it still. Cereal, taco dish, and cups. You have to have these things, otherwise it's not gonna work. What we're doing here, we're filling with water. Probably do medium water. You don't want hot water. You don't want cold water. I don't mean to break the video already. We're pretty early in it, but I wanted to let you guys know that Dylan's dwarf hamster escaped and is currently running amok in my fucking kitchen. Oh my dude, I tell you, if the fucking health inspector was here right now, he'd be whipping my ass red. I might like it, I might not, I don't know, but there's a fucking hamster running around in my goddamn kitchen, ruining my food! Light, activate! Now apparently last night's dinner decided I'm gonna be a bum and not fucking clean myself, and I'm gonna stay on the stove and take up your space, plus leave grease on the surface. So what we're gonna do is take this fucking cum scuzzer and throw him in the sink. Gently, because I don't want to break it, I only have 1. Now let it be known that if you don't sterilize the surface that you're going to be cooking on, you're a fucking loser, your parents don't like you, and you're probably really bad at Fortnite, to be honest, because that's about all that equates for anything good nowadays, is how good you are at Fortnite. Here's one thing they don't tell you about working in the restaurant industry, which is, when you've been there for a certain tenure, you know, a allotted amount of time, you get certain abilities that they really don't want you to know about. You see how the stove is still wet and kind of dirty? Well, watch this. I'll show you how this works. Ready? Fucking done. Shiny as my ball sack. Alright, next thing you gotta do, you troglodytes, is first off, we gotta go like this, and put that on the stove. You see that? I can't see my LCD screen. You see that? That is currently on the stove where it needs to be. Next thing, find the proper button to switch it on. Now, if you're a real cook like I am, you can't go in the kitchen and turn one thing on. Because you're more than just a cook, you're a sexy motherfucker. So you gotta go turn on the entire oven, not just the surface. Bitch, I make you wet. Bake. Bake, please. You gotta preset the oven to 375 slave hot fires. They do your bidding, they make the oven go, ha! That's fucking hot! You are a health hazard. Stop being a health hazard. You have poop in your ball. Alright guys, now that while that thing is heating up, we gotta get ourselves ready back over here. Look! Wait! I reset the camera. Hello, I'm making a video. Now I neglected to mention that I actually am missing some components of this recipe because I'm not going out to Dollar General at 6 p.m. to get butter and fucking cornflakes. So instead, I got a bowl, which a lot of you are familiar with bowls, and you should be ashamed of yourselves. I have Triscuits. I don't know how this is gonna work. You're gonna take the little delicious, scrumptious, dilliumptious squares and put them in the circle. Half of an Easter egg, or that looks like half an Easter egg, right? Discard it with all the hatred in your body. I need something to kill squares with. What kills squares? Now, of course, the whole time I meant to get a patty presser, and we're gonna go ahead and just... It fucking launched! Alright, I'm making a mess. I don't want to clean. Demean it. You're gonna insult it with pressure. Oh my god. Fuck my raw ass. Good lord. You get off my feet! Now that you've crushed the Triscuits in mind, body, and spirit, I think that's kind of small enough. By the way, if you wash your hands in the kitchen, you're a punk bitch and deserve to get punched. Now that you got that out of the way, we're still waiting for stuff to heat up over there, and I'm losing my patience, oven! This is why I didn't want to record this, because I'm sure I'm probably scaring the bunnies. They're probably upset right now that I'm yelling at nothing. Do you want me to put you in the pot of water? Hello. Hello. Okay, goodbye. Okay, now that the water is nice and boiling and the oven is currently preheating, got it to a nice bubbling roll, as they say. We're gonna get our elbows, we're gonna dip it in the water. Ow! That fucking hurts! I'm just kidding, don't do that. You're an idiot if you did that and you deserve that pain that you just put yourself through. You have to eat one raw just to make sure. Somebody lied to me. Oh, I lied! Oh shit, I'm sorry. I just realized. I'm an idiot dummy. It's $3.25, not $3.75. So you need about, roughly, you need 2 cups of noodles, which is roughly 1 Gorillaz album. Slap, flip, flop. That's for all you PewDiePie fans, because, you know, rip PewDiePie. And then I also forgot to mention, because I'm doing this, listen, you try cooking along with the recipe, be entertaining, move the camera around all the fucking time, and not remember certain steps of a recipe. Shut up. We had to get this little dude right here, and we're putting him in the back, and we gotta heat that up. 1 cup of milk, but I always do a little bit extra. I'm gonna do like 2 cups of milk just because I like the white sauce. Here's one of the things I don't have with me right now, currently, which is butter. I don't have any butter in the house. I forgot to get it. So we're going to substitute it for olive oil. Alright, we're going to use vegetable oil because, fuck it. So 2 tablespoons of butter, and we need flour. Flap. Make sure you turn down the noodles to like a medium heat. Keep this on at about a 6.5 out of 10 for hotness. I say it again, man. You guys wanted this shit. At this point, we've reached the part of the episode where I'm just hungry and I just want this food to be fucking made. That's starting to bubble nicely. You can see this right here is actually starting to thicken up pretty well. So we're going to reduce that heat down to a simmer. Oh, yeah, just in time. The oven's preheated. That's actually like literally perfect. Holy shit. I might not use butter anymore. I might just use vegetable oil. So now that we're in the home stretch, we got our white sauce ready. We got our oven preheated and we got the noodles pretty much getting there when it comes out. We're going to turn those up to about a 6.5. Oh yeah, those are forming nicely. Let's get our pan ready. This is probably a little big for what we're doing, but it's okay. It doesn't really matter, honestly. Okay, so last thing we got to do before moving back to put everything together, let's go ahead and strain out these noodles. So we got our pasta in our pot right here, okay? Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our cheese, dump all that shit in there. This is supposed to be a nice and cheesy thing. It's mac and cheese. Dude, if you're going throughout the effort to make this, there's no fucking holding back on the cheese. Fuck yourself if you want to be that little bitch that does just a little bit of cheese. But I'm lactose intolerant. You shouldn't be eating food ever. Don't come out to eat at my restaurant if you have an allergy or a sensitivity, because I will not want to feed you. Your life should not be in my hands because your selfish ass wanted to go out and not cook dinner tonight. So you're going to come into my restaurant with a fucking gluten allergy that could literally cause you to go into an epileptic seizure, and you want to order a goddamn sandwich. So we got all the white sauce and the cheese all in here. We're going to go ahead and mix that around a little bit. And there goes my fucking studio light. That's fantastic. Nice even coating. Oh yeah, you really want to get it the white sauce in there while it's still hot, so we can melt the cheese along with it. Look at that. Look at that shit, dude. You want to see this? Look at this. Look at that cheesiness. Oh my god. That is some mozzarella and some Mexican blend. Okay. While the going gets tough, let's go ahead and, I don't even know what that means, we're going to slap that shit in there, scrape off all the additional white sauce. Now it's all spread thin. Looks beautiful! Beautiful! We're going to go ahead and dump on the Triscuit and the cornflakes, because I mixed the cornflakes in there. Now with your dirty fucking nasty ass butt crack wiping hands, spread that shit out. Nice and even. Put a nice layer of tinfoil over it. Comes the oven time. I'm going to refrain from making racist jokes and very insensitive comedy. And now we wait 15 minutes. There's a minute and 23 seconds left, and my tummy can be happy. And I can take this thing off. Because guess what? This gets hot. It's another layer on top of 2 other layers. It was way less sexy when I couldn't get that last button undone. How dare you make me wear that on my vacation? And you made me cook. That's literally what I didn't want to do. I'm angry. I had to wear my cooking uniform and cook on my vacation. But you know what? That's fine. It's fine. Because we got... Look at this. We have 27 seconds left and I can fucking eat. And you know what's the best part about this whole adventure? Is you don't get any. Hot stuff is hot. You know, my favorite thing that just happened, and thank God I prepared, was I literally was zooming in to take the tinfoil off, and the camera battery died. Thank God I had another over here charging. You have a comedic sense of timing, camera. You always fucking do. Okay, you guys ready? How does it go? Y'all ready for this? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the stuff. Oh, that's the good. Oh, man. Look at that shit, dude. What did that shit do, man? That shit made me feel good inside. Oh, boy, howdy. Hold on. Let's go get some stuff. Oh, where the fuck did I put my spoon? I put it in the sink. It's okay. Oh, God. Oh, here we go. I like how the battery died, but it's like... It's as if my tripod died too, because I'm just not using it. I don't know how the Triscuits are going to go with this, honestly. Thankfully, they're just like... it just sounds funny. Thankfully, they're just like regular salted Triscuits. So it should be fine. It's been probably about 2 months since I made this. And yeah, I know you're like, God, he's not even paying attention. He's just piling it on. Nope, I'm going to eat all that. That is my famous baked mac and cheese. It's not really mine, but it's... modified version of my friend Sean's baked mac and cheese. Where did I put the recipe? Okay, so there's the recipe if you guys wanted to look at it. Like I said, for this time I substituted out the butter for some oil and cornflakes / Fritos I did with the Triscuits. So, yep, there you go. It works better with cheddar cheese, honestly, but I didn't have any cheddar, so that's just expensive. So that's it for this cooking video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please have liked. The camera's not focused because it was focused on that, but let's go ahead and focus it on this. This is baked mac and cheese, and I'm never going to do a cooking video again. That's not true. I just